Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Testing 1 2, testing. Awesome. Hello, wrestling fans. This is Patel, and we're coming to you from Boston, Massachusetts tonight. Yeah, for another great episode of WCW Wrestling, and among some stuff tonight, we got the NWA World Title being defended here for the first time, and we also got an 8-man battle royal to decide who's going to wrestle Tim Storm at the War in LA. Right now, but Joe Kenny has requested his time to address a situation that happened recently over the week. And he is going to be out of character about this one, folks. Hello, Marcus the King. How you doing tonight? He's got something to address about that happened, and he kind of like feels he feels bad about it, and he wants to address it. So we'll give him the time to do that. Definitely, he's got to have the time. He's an investor in this place. Without him, and Crichton and Tonic, there wouldn't be a WCW. Heck, without Kenny, period, there would not have been an MSW. Let's put it that way. Let's get the ring right now. And Kenny, he's feeling sad about it. Yeah, you could tell he's not really feeling too happy. Let's see what he's got to say. Wow. Yeah, he's not feeling in somber spirits. Well. And Kenny, wow. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you what, right now, I need to address something out of character here for a second. There was a recent little argument that we had on one of the broadcasts on Big Time Wrestling Wednesday, I guess. Basically, I got involved and I misunderstood the tones. And I do apologize. I am going to say I'm sorry to the two people involved, Mr. Bennett and Mr. Cass. I apologize about that. You guys had me convinced. I should go get you guys some Academy Awards because you guys really had me convinced. And, as a result, Tina Pam's decided to opt out her contract and leave the Federation, which does not leave us with a women's champion. So tonight, we have decided to come up with an 8-woman ladder match to decide the next women's champion. Nicole Savoy is going to be one of them, and she was supposed to get a one-on-one match with the women's champion. Well, I got news about that. If she does not become the women's champion, we will live up to that bargain. We are going to give her her one-on-one title shot that we did promise. And that's no problem. She just gets a bonus opportunity if she does not win. I mean, that's all to it. I mean, it's an original deal, and I'm not going to back out of that. But, you know what? I do apologize, and I hope one of these days that Tina Pam's does come back to this area. And I am so sorry. Well, likewise, tonight, I guess I got that off my chest. Here's the thing about tonight. We got a lot of great action. Trevor Murdoch is defending the NWA World Title for the first time. And foreign waters, I guess you can call us, because we are a foreign area here for NWA. And it's great to have a prestigious title. We're also going to have an 8-man battle royal to decide who's going to wrestle Tim Storm next weekend at Battle in the war in L.A. Wow. I'll tell you what, Joe Kenny, you know what the thing about it is, like, if he admits he's wrong, he's going to come out and admit he's wrong. Definitely. Oh, there you are, Joey. Hello, Fatal. How you doing? I'm decent. I mean, I just got done hearing Joe Kenny talk about it, and, you know, he feels bad about the recent stuff that was going on there. You know, I mean, I'll put it this way, we can hope that cooler heads prevail, and we can hope that time heals all wounds. But right now, I don't know, the question is, right now, we have a gauntlet tag team match still going on here. We got the original Gangsters of the Kingdom, Mike Bennett and Matt Taven's going to take on the Idol Makers, Austin Idol, and his team of Marvelous Merle and Ryan Fisher. And, you know, this is going to be interesting. The Idol Makers are coming back, but the original Gangsters of the Kingdom are riding a 3-match winning streak. And there's a gauntlet, and I think there might be one more match coming up on Tuesday. Whoever wins the overall gauntlet will be a third team involved with Violence Unlimited and the Darkness for those tag team titles. Oh, we definitely do, Marcus. I'll tell you that much right now. Yeah. I'll put it that way. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, out of character, I do apologize. No doubt about it. I do apologize. I am so sorry. I just had to get that off my, had to just get that off my chest there for a moment. And, you know, it's like, it had me convinced, and I misunderstood the tones. I'll put it that way. And yeah, you know, anybody that felt offended by it, yeah, I'll apologize. But right now we got this tag team match going on between the original Gangsters of the Kingdom, Mike Bennett and Matt Taven. Of course, he's named Mike Kanellis in this game, and you know, I kind of like him as Mike Bennett better because he has turned one hell of a 180-degree turn if you ever seen him in Ring of Honor. Really excellent. Of course, they're going against the Idol Makers, formerly known as Blanchard Enterprises, as soon as Merle and Fisher left MSW. They're going to WCW now. Yes, the Gangsters versus what you call the Idiot Factory, definitely. Yeah, because you had your problems with them, definitely. I know that much. I've been watching the MSW stuff. All right, I'm going to turn it back over to Fatal and Joey Styles, and we're going to get this going back here. I'm going to go back into character. All right, folks, we got another match up here. The winners of the match get to go against the winners on Tuesday. The final team on Tuesday. Rumors is it's Clark Connors and Carl Fredericks, but that can all change because we forgot that Carl Fredericks is in the 8-man Battle Royal tonight. What the WCW management has decided to do was give him a shot at see if he can win a world title shot because he was impressed in the last 6-man matches. He was in 2 6-man matches, and he scored both times. He scored a winning pinfall. No doubt about it. So you know what? You can't deny that. What the heck? Fisher didn't decide to go he forgot his wrestling gear or something? Oh, that is so odd. Oh my gosh. What happened? Fisher left the trunks and boots at home? Then his wife washed them? Then his wife or himself didn't forgot the laundry? Wrestling laundry day? Oh my gosh. Vital, I gotta ask you something. What is that, Joey? How are you feeling from last time that what happened between you and Melody? I feel very heartbroken, okay? It's like I thought we got through this, and I guess we didn't. So, guess it might need a little more work. I don't know. I didn't hear any comments from Scotty about it. I know all she said, and I can understand what he said about him saying that his little girl didn't want her daddy to be hurt again. And I'm not looking forward to doing that to Scotty. I think we mended all like Joe just said a few minutes ago. Time heals all wounds, and I'm hoping that maybe between me and her, hopefully we can do that. That'd be awesome. And Bennett right now, Mike Bennett, not related to the famous wrestling family. And I'm going to still acknowledge it. I mean, definitely, they do deserve my respect. And Merle now, taking it to Bennett. He's throwing him in the corner. Oh, Bennett coming out there with a nice sharp elbow to the face. And it's time to play who can get stuck in the corner more. And right now, let's say Bennett strikes first blood as he tags in Taven. And, oh, beautiful elevated back body drop. Indeed it is. Now we got the master of the climax, Matt Taven, that headlock driver he loves using. But don't forget, he's got another vital weapon in his arsenal. It's called the Frog Splash. Oh yeah, made famous by two of the pioneers, Rob Van Dam and Eddie Guerrero. No doubt about it, you are right about that, Vital. Oh, and a beautiful standing drop kick. I think that would make Mr. Perfect and Jim Neidhart blush. Indeed, and here comes Fisher, who forgot his gear, poor guy. Yeah, this is going to be awkward. And right now, Fisher taking it to Taven. But Taven fighting his way out of it. Beautiful. And right now, Taven taking it to Fisher. And, oh, Fisher swung the knee nicely into Taven's head to get out of it. And gets him with a sharp elbow. Yeah, those elbows can be sharp, especially when you don't have the elbow pads on. And right now, a stomp to the arm by Fisher. And right now, oh man, right there, a stomp to the arm again. Fisher, he's known to work on one body part and weaken it until it gets ready for the kill. No doubt about it, but Merle is in there right now, and Merle tags, Merle hits the corner, and he hit it hard. Oh, knee-assisted neck breaker. And Idol's not liking what's going on there. Oh, no doubt. Idol is pretty much pissed right now. Oh, man. Kick to the back. And right now, Idol getting in the face of Taven, and Taven gets caught, and German suplex. And now Fisher comes in. Oh, but Taven blocks him. Beautiful. Oh, and Taven stomping away on the arm of Fisher now, giving him a taste of his own medicine after he was getting his arm wrecked by Fisher. And now Taven looking to see if they can, him and Bennett can well off 4 matches in a row. I'll tell you what, right now. I'll tell you what, if the Kingdom could get a victory over Fisher and Merle, that would be a major victory. I'll tell you that much right now. And you know what? I want to see these guys defeat Dragon Lee and what's-his-face, Kenny King for the ROH titles. I heard they're like the #1 contenders for that title after defeating the Briscoes at Death by Dishonor. Or Death Before Dishonor. I'm sorry, I got that all wrong there. And Fisher. Oh, he hit hard. I'll tell you that much right now. And now Taven. Ragdolling him into a power bomb. Beautiful. Oh boy. Oh, there's that spinning neck breaker. I'm actually surprised he did not go for the climax. That headlock driver he likes using. Yeah, the climax is the one that finishes off the opponent, and it does a good job of it. It's similar to the first version of Dirty Deeds by John Moxley. And of course the one percenter by EC3. Oh no. Oh, we've seen this. This is nasty. Referee not looking at it. Oh, gosh. Spike pile driver. Going for a pin. But Bennett comes in and breaks it up. Good timing by Bennett to break that pin up. And, oh, Taven trips him up. And now, look at Idol again. Get him the hell out of there. I agree, Joey. And right now, Merle got Taven at his mercy, all thanks to Austin Idol's interference. Where the heck did he get that cap from? I don't know. It looks atrocious, doesn't it, Fatal? No doubt, you are not kidding. And right now, oh boy, Fisher taking to Taven, and oh, ouch. Not good. Taven, oh man, beautiful sit-out jawbreaker. Oh boy, what's he gonna do here? And oh boy, oh no, look at Merle. Oh man, he was just climbing the top rope, and Merle just socks him one with a right knuckle right in his face. Oh, but Taven, it's not. He may be going for the climax, and he's got. Oh, man. And that is a nasty move. Your skull getting crushed into the mat with that headlock, kind of like move, and you're going to feel headaches all over the place tonight. You might be feeling them for days, not just tonight. No doubt about it. Here comes Bennett. Bennett, I guess you can say he's like a comeback athlete after having this situation with the WWE and has his problems. I mean, you know what? The guy is like revamped. Oh yeah, Mike Bennett. I'll tell you what, this guy has been really on a roll. I remember his first matchup back on Primetime Live. He took Nick Aldis to the limit. He sure did. And right now we got Fisher ramming Bennett into the apron. Now, Fatal, I gotta ask you a question. What would happen if both these teams get counted out? That's a good question. Oh, and Bennett throws him back in. Oh, reverse DDT. No, and one count only. And the fans are loving the kingdom here. This is the first time I have started major cheers for this team. Oh, no doubt about it. Oh! Ring-a-ding-ding. And look at that stupid Idol. Get down from there. You look like you want to throw a high heel at him, don't you, Fatal? Yeah. It's running such a great matchup. And right now, Bennett's setting it up. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Oh, Fisher blocks and stomps him right at the knee, and uh-oh. Oh, old school atomic drop. Well, I remember Tully Blanchard used to manage these guys, and he says the reason why he liked Merle and Fisher is because of Blueprint himself and Arn Anderson. And it does show. Oh, there's that DDT out of nowhere. Oh my gosh. Oh, comes in and breaks it up. Good job by Taven. Wow. Oh man, there's a jaw jacker, and right now, Bennett's got Fisher in trouble, and here we go. Oh man. Oh man, and now Taven and Murrow having their problems. And Taven just gets plowed over the top rope by Murrow. And Murrow now throws Taven back in. Oh man, and Taven's getting nailed. Oh, gets out of the corner. And Murrow gets put back in the corner, and now, oh boy, Air Bennett coming up. Ah, beautiful double teamwork by Bennett and Taven. They haven't. This is the reason why they've been tag team champions in multiple areas. Of course, they've been IWGP champions and Ring of Honor champions. And has an opportunity to become maybe Ring of Honor tag team champions when their opportunity comes. Like I said, once again, I would not mind seeing them beating Kenny King and Dragon Lee. I can't get behind a guy that's named after a chicken place. I keep forgetting about that. Yeah, I should know that. Oh, man. And Taven, beautiful spinning neck breaker. And come on, ref. Stop being distracted with friggin' Austin Idol. God's sakes. And Bennett watching on as he sees, Taven. Oh, Eddie would be proud of that. Oh, man, are you kidding me? What the heck? Wow. And Taven now giving Murrow back some of the dirty tactics he's used. And no doubt about it. But you gotta watch out for one thing. When the referee's not looking, Murrow likes to hit that low blow. I heard about that. Yeah, that drag go behind low blow. And right now Murrow's in trouble. He hit that buckle hard, and now Taven showing off here, but I wouldn't be showing off there. Yeah, wait to secure the pin. That's what I'd be doing right now. Oh! Wow. And right there, good job by Bennett stopping Murrow from, oh man, Northern Lights driver. Oh my gosh, man. And he just tossed Murrow over like a sack of bricks. Oh, he better watch. He's in enemy territory. Oh, man. Scrape on the back. Like I said, you want to watch Bennett and Taven, watch them in Ring of Honor also. I mean, great stuff over there. And we have signed an agreement with Ring of Honor to let their champions come over here and wrestle down here, too. We do have like the Ring of Honor World Champion and World Women's Champion down there. Roxy and Bandito are on the roster. Rumors is that Dragon Lee may want to sign. They're thinking about, Dragon Lee's thinking about signing here with WCW. He's thinking, because he's heard so many good things about it. And that's weird too. He might be signing here without Roosh and Kenny King. Wow, I wonder what the hell those two are going to take with that. That is a good question. I'll tell you what right now. And man, I'll tell you what, this has been a hell of a matchup. Oh, and spine buster. Good God. And the Idol Makers win. They're going on in the final match of the gauntlet if it's going to happen. Like I said, it's only depending on what Carl Fredericks does in the Battle Royal. Otherwise, if he doesn't win it, then there might be another tag team brought in. I mean, if Carl Fredericks doesn't win the Battle Royal, it might be Fredericks and Connors. Hell of a matchup to start off the show. Epic. You gotta feel bad for Bennett and Taven. Oh my gosh, man. They clawed and worked their tails off in this gauntlet, only to fall to the dreaded Idol Makers. And you know what? They could have won that. Kingdom could have won that match if it wasn't for Austin Idol sticking his nose in constantly. Oh my gosh. I'll tell you that much right now. That is a pity. Oh, you better believe it. The night is still young here, folks. Let's take it away and go to the next matchup. All right, folks, it's going to be a Extreme Rules qualifier. Tom Latimer, the king of all evil, taking on, yeah, he calls himself now Bronson Steiner. That's right, he changed his name. He didn't like the name Braun Breaker. And I get it, too. You know why they call her? What does it sound familiar to, Joey? I got it. Bone Breaker. Yeah. But he said he wanted to change his name down there, and because if you don't know who Bronson Steiner is, he's the son of the dog-faced gremlin, Rick Steiner, and also the nephew of Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner. Indeed he is. But it's going to be a qualifier, folks. A big-time matchup. The winner of this matchup is going to be joining Davey Boy Smith Jr., Pagano, Jacob Fatu, Mance Warner, among some of the names in that one. Yeah, very interesting indeed. It's gonna be two Smash Mouth wrestlers. You gotta admit, both these guys like to hit hard. And there is Tom Latimer, the king of all evil, and a member of the new group now calling himself LSD. All because they kicked all this now out of the thing. They changed their name from the contingent to LSD. And if you don't know what LSD stands for, Latimer, Sanders, and Dunn. But of course, they didn't do too well in their first debut altogether as a team, as they lost to a team of Clark Connors, Carl Fredericks, and Adam Strange. Indeed, they did. Indeed, they did. And there's Tom Latimer right there, folks. And right there's Bronson Steiner. Now he calls himself instead Braun Breaker. You know what, Joey, I gotta admit right now, you don't have to comment about this, but I don't like the way that WWE is like cutting out all the references to him about being related to a famous tag team. Well, I'll put it that way. I mean, that's, you know what, that's That's WWE for you. Let's put it that way. And Bronson, oh man, he was just ripping into Latimer quickly. Oh, and Bronson nailing him. Oh man. And the veteran Latimer is taking against Bronson here. Bronson Steiner. Oh man, now he's got all under control. There you go. I mean, hell. And Bronson Steiner not liking what Latimer's trying to bring to the table against him. And Latimer just rolling him over with that boot to the face. I'll admit something right now. You know who had the best boot to the face in wrestling? And no, I'm not going to say Hulk Hogan, the Barbarian. He used to knock people's heads off with that move. Oh, he did. Yeah, definitely. The Barbarian was savage with that boot to the face. Especially when he did the Barry Windham and Ron Simmons in the old WCW days in the 90s. And right now, Braun is going right after Vladimir, and oh man, jaw jack and face drop on the stairs. Bronson is not afraid to go extreme against people. I give this kid credit. And right now, Latimer has got, in trouble. There we go. Oh, man, and they're fighting on the outside there. And, of course, that's the thing about it. I'll tell you what. Oh, low blow. Are you kidding me? Oh, what a jerk. Yeah, and unfortunately, it's legal in this kind of match. Even though it is very unsportsmanlike. No doubt about it. Very unsportsmanlike. You are not a kidding. Oh man, and right now. Oh man, and Braun just taking it to Latimer. Going for the pin, this could be it. Nah, get out. He was a wow. Oh man, and Braun just take that to him. And Bronson Steiner gets a go. Is going to go on to the hardcore title qualifier next Friday. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's going to be Friday, no doubt about it. And right there, folks, Bronson Steiner looking good. That's one thing about WCW. You see a lot of second-generation wrestlers there. You got Bronson Steiner, you got Jericho Windham, you got Rotunda's kids there. You got the Von Erichs, you got Davey Boy Smith Jr. It was a good one. I'll tell you what, right now, that was a That was a hell of a brawl, I'll tell you that much. No matter if you like Tom Latimer or not, but that was a hell of a fight. And there you go right there. Bronson Steiner becomes number 6 in that hardcore title qualifier next week. Tag team action. Here we go, folks. We got Sky Blue and Kylie Ray going against the debut of Proud and Powerful. And now, this is not the Santana and Ortiz version. This is Jordan Grace and Rachel Ellering. There you go right there. You were just talking about second-generation wrestlers? Rachel Ellering, daughter of Precious Paul Ellering, trained by our general manager, Lance Storm. Oh, my gosh, yeah. You know what? That's a lot of great information there. Oh, man. And I'll tell you what. Wow. Yeah, I'll go out character for a moment. If anybody's seen Dark Side of the Ring this week, it was a pretty interesting episode, and it was very tragic. It was about Chris Kanyon. And you know what? The guy was an innovative wrestler and stuff like that. Very, very tragic episode. No doubt about it. You might be able to catch it. You catch an episode on. You might be able to catch it up on YouTube. Just look up Chris Kanyon, Dark Side of the Ring. And here comes Kylie Ray. Smiley Kylie, as they call her. All right, let me get back into character mode here for a moment. All right, Smiley Kylie coming to the ring there, and she's going to be tagging up with Sky Blue tonight. This is Kylie Ray's debut here, and she's a pretty damn good wrestler. I know that much. She's been wrestling in NWA Power as of late, and stuff like that. I'll tell you that much right now. And here comes her tag team partner, Joey. We got Sky Blue, who's pretty really good herself. Yeah, Sky Blue, very underestimated talent. I'd like to give a few shout-outs, and I'm going to give them out, basically, yeah, here we go. Vince McSham, who got B4G-TV, got March 76. We also got Ronnie Taylor, Shockwave Wrestling. Backyard Living. We also have the Wolfman. We also have, trying to think who else there. There's like such great... Mad Sinister Macau. I cannot forget about Mad Sinister Macau. Yeah, let me not forget about that. And on the other hand, you go to Twitch, you got Prince Macau. You also have Fetch Quest, Jack Napier 4921, among the others, and Captain Awesome 1974. Indeed. And there we go, folks. We got what they call proud and powerful. And they are, because Rachel Ellering and Jordynne Grace are two powerhouses in the world of women's wrestling. You can put them right up there with the likes of Genocide and Lindsay Snow, for that matter. And right now, Kylie Ray has Jordynne Grace, and there's a clean break. I'll tell you what, all four of these girls are popular. Everybody's asking us, will we ever do 2 segments for WCW? Very possible. Rumors is that the war in LA could possibly be 2 segments. Yeah, I heard about that. There's a lot of matches that might be signed for it. Rachel Ellering now, the powerhouse, trained by Lance Storm, and of course the daughter of the legendary wrestling manager Precious Paul Ellering, who used to manage the likes of Jake Roberts, the Spoiler, the Road Warriors, and King Kong Bundy. Legendary manager, I'll tell you that much right now. Yeah, definitely. Last team he managed was AOP, the Authors of Pain, who are now here as the Contra Death Squad. Akam and Razor. And and there's a sharp knee into the back of Kylie Ray. Ooh, did she take a... Man, she's struggling now. That knocked the wind out of her. And right now... Oh boy, what's Jordynne Grace going to do here? And... Oh, jeez. Somebody's going to get dizzy. As Kylie Ray just got spun around. And now Kylie Ray. And right now Kylie in trouble. Rachel Ellering coming off the ropes, and oh man, beautiful. And Kylie Ray goes over the top. Ouch. Oh yeah, ouch is the word, but Kylie Ray showing Ellering that she's not going to take that lying down. She grabbed the leg of Ellering and put her down. And right now, I'll tell you what, it's unbelievable. Very good matchup we got here, I'm going to tell you that much. Kylie Ray brings her back in. And yes, she does. I mean, right now, oh wait a minute, she goes over and tags Sky Blue. Kylie Ray not being like a glory hog and trying to take the whole show for herself. I mean, she's going to give her tag team partner the opportunity to see what she can do against these girls. Wow, you know what? I guess right now Fattel's been taken off camera here because I guess Tonic has brought her flowers and sounds like he said sorry. Wow. And Patel looking really happy about it, saying thank you. I'm glad to see that's going on. I guess, I don't know what's going on in that situation. I really have no idea. I can't really comment on something I really don't know the whole story about with, Melody and Patel. We're going to hope they can air out their differences. They can maybe come to a peaceful agreement. Because there's a victim in the middle of this, and his name is Scott Tonic. And right now, oh man, Rams are in the corner. And it's Jordan Grace and Ellering got a plan for Scott. Oh, that elevated back body drop. It has turned into one hell of a weapon for teams tonight. We've seen Taven and Betty use it pretty damn well. Now, right now, ooh, gosh, stretch-o-matic. Sorry, Joey. Don't worry, Fatal, it's fine. I mean, you know what? You got something to go to. Scott Tonic talking about why he did that was because it was from what his little Melody did to Fatal in the last show, and if you didn't watch it, yeah, check it out, and you'll know what we're talking about. Right now, Ellering giving Sky Blue a hell of a lot of trouble. As Ellering just kicked Sky Blue in the face. Sky Blue just kicked Ellering in the face, but then, TKO, that might be it. Oh my gosh. Oh, and Kylie Ray breaking up the pin. Don't forget, main event tonight, 8-woman ladder match. Decided he's going to be our next women's champion. Yeah. Oh man, flying forearm right in the corner. Ellering taking it to her. And Tonic, of course, is saying about that Melody is looking out for her, and I hope so, definitely. I mean, no doubt about it. I'm not going to doubt it one bit. I can understand it. To a sense, definitely. I mean, some of the fans might say that she went overzealous. Who knows? I don't know. Oh, bear hug spine buster by Jordan Grace. And Sky Blue may be in trouble. Oh man, and oh boy, Grace Driver coming up. Drink up with tonic juice. Al Mellon over here. Yeah, he's very famous over in Kickstarter, and also when he sticks by with Must See Wrestling. Yeah, definitely. And Ellering just hammered the hell out of Kylie Ray, bringing her over the top rope and hammering her. Wow. Neutralizing her. Oh, man. Ducks her, and let's see what's going to go on here, folks. Oh, missed it. Oh, wow. Jordan Grace missed it. I'll tell you, Jordan Grace and Rachel Ellering are big signings for the women's division. They are, I agree. No doubt about it. And Jordan Grace holding on to that elbow and shoulder right now. It seems like that armbar might did some damage. Oh, maybe not. Jordan Grace showing that superb strength. And right now, oh man, oh my gosh. And right now, going in there, and now what's going on here, and oh boy. Oh, battle of the chops, and looks like Ellering won that one. And oh boy. Oh, right in front of her partner. Oh my gosh. Oh, Mr. Rush thought, all right, Mr. Rush is over here. I didn't even know he was over here. Holy cow. Oh, knocked her out. But Jordan Grace breaks it up again. And oh, two-handed bulldog. Beautiful. Oh, boy. Oh, man. That was a super kick heard around the world by Sky Blue. I'll tell you, Sky Blue has put on a hell of a performance here tonight. Oh, and Kylie Ray gets flipped over. Smiley Kylie. Oh, man. Spine buster. Nah, Kylie kicks out. Wow. Throws her in the corner. What does Proud and Powerful have in play? Oh boy, oh no. Oh! Nasty clothesline STO combo. And that's it. Jordan Grace and Ellery win. Oh, that's so nice. Eric Foreman and Red Foreman just finished up a few days together at the pet shop. That's awesome. Maybe one of these days when me and Scott get together, we'll have to see if we can adopt a few pets from Eric's shop. No doubt about it. I'm willing to help him out. Well, that would be kind. I mean, wow. And there's your winners right there, Jordan Grace and Rachel Ellering. Wow, making a fantastic debut. Be right back, need some food and drink, and what do you want, Kelso? What do you want? What do you want, Kelso? Yeah, Kelso, what do you want? I heard you like to cause trouble, kid. Coming up next, Hardcore Homer making his WCW debut against Baron Corbin in another Hardcore title qualifier. Oh my gosh. This should be interesting. So let's see who we got involved in this matchup. We got Owens. We got Davey Boy. Pagano. Jacob Fatu. We also got... Oh, you get out of here, Kelso. Oh my gosh. The guy is a dweeb. Michael Kelso's a dweeb. What the heck? Good God almighty. Get out of here. Oh my gosh. You got to be serious. Wow. So here's what's going to happen here, folks. The winner of this matchup is going to join Kevin Owens, Davey Boy Smith, Pagano, Jacob Fatu, Mance Warner, and Bronson Steiner, who just won his match earlier against Latimer to qualify for the match. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Somebody powerbombed Michael Kelso on the table. Oh, geez, I feel bad. Yeah, I bet you do, Fatal. And there is Hardcore Homer. I remember one time he was wrestling as Homer Schmidt. What is going on here? Wow. But this should be a good matchup. I mean, I'll tell you what right now. Oh boy, Michael Kelso's in our center. Don't give him something too strong or else he's going to get dizzy by it, I heard. You're right about that. Here we go, folks. Oh boy, laughing like the Joker. The Mask Man? Oh, good God. Oh, jeez. And right now we got Baron Corbin going right with Hardcore Homer making his WCW debut. Homer, we heard earlier today, he signed with these guys because he needed a change of scenery. He says he's done everything he can in MSW, and so he's taking his talents over here. Oh boy, and now we got Frank Castle over here playing security as he's told Michael Kelso to leave the arena. Oh boy. Patel, you get all kinds of admirers from all ends of the world, don't you? Please, I don't want to be reminded. Oh my gosh. I don't want to be reminded. Yeah, it's alright, we'll get over it. Yeah, I'll get over it, Frank, thank you. And right now, Corbin has... Oh man, what a power bomb by Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin, supposedly a successful rags to riches story. He goes by the name of Happy Corbin too, depending what area you see him at. But don't kid you, you know what? He is a pretty good wrestler, no doubt about it. And right now, Corbin getting nailed by Homer. Wow. Now what's going to happen here when there's a barroom brawl, which is going to be for an eight-man barroom brawl for the Hardcore title? It's going to be barroom brawl rules. If you ever watch one in MSW, what they are, 8 men start off. And, oh, we're in Boston, Massachusetts tonight, Eric. Yeah. Basically what it is, it starts off at 8 men and it continues on until 1 man is left standing. And that person in that case is going to become our first ever WCW Hardcore Champion. And Homer going right at him. Homer, who used to wrestle as Homer Schmidt at one time. Kind of like a takeoff on the Philadelphia Phillies legend in baseball. And right now, oh, and Homer now gets a taste of the stairs. Wow. Corbin looking really good here. In 1 minute. Oh, right on the stairs. Oh my God. Oh, man, his head I think hit the stairs. Oh, no. That's just. Oh man, and Corbin just nailing. He's got his way with Homer Man now. Homer Man's gonna have to find a miracle. No doubt about it. And Homer Man, it looks like he's out. He's incapacitated. Yeah, I think that hit on the stairs really did it. Oh, man, and Homer now, and Corbin's bloodied. I think I heard the MSW show is going to be Sunday. That's what Bobby Six Killer in the office has told us. Kane and Pink, Hitman like Kane in pink and black. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. And Corbin just busting up Homer Man right now. Holy cow. He might be happy Corbin if he wins this match. Alright, will do. Oh man, and now Corbin's got Homer Man in trouble, and Homer Man fighting his way out of this. Wow. And oh my gosh. And again, Homer Man fills end of days on the outside. If Homer Man survives his onslaught by Corbin and wins this match, I'll tell you, I'll give that kid a lot of credit for being resilient. And unfortunately, Corbin's going to win that one. Wow. What did it was the devastating two end of days moves on the outside, folks. I'll tell you that much right now. I mean, holy cow. We'll be looking forward to it, sir. Yeah, definitely. And there's your winner right there, Baron Corbin. Surprisingly puts his name in a list of people on that list as he's become the entrant number 7 for the Barroom Brawl Hardcore title match. Stay tuned, folks. We'll be right back with more action. Oh, geez, I'm gonna go over the ring real quick, and you know, I got something to do. I gotta do right now. Fatale, be careful. That's all I could say. Oh man. And with all that's going on this weekend, I heard that Six Scores gotta do some serious, revamping of the card. Yeah, I'll put it that way. Believe me. Your girl is right. Isn't that, Tonic? Good for you, my friend. Yeah, I guess I'll be watching this as I go along, and yeah, hope it goes all smooth for her. Let's get to the ring right now, shall we? Well, thank you, you fans, too. I mean, it's so great to be out here in beautiful Boston, Massachusetts. And you know what? I love this. I mean, so great. I mean, I was given flowers by my man Scott Tonic tonight, and he apologized to me because I guess what happened to me Tuesday. And, but I'm okay. No bruises, no bumps, thank goodness. No cuts. I mean, thank goodness. But I'll tell you what, you know what? I want to try to talk some sense in the melody. You know, it's like I'm going to ask her to come out here. We need to clear the air on this. I'm not here to hurt Scotty again. I'm telling you that much right now. No doubt about it. And and I'll tell you what. I'm not here to hurt Scotty again. We were like elder children, and we just didn't handle ourselves well at the time, and I feel like we can handle ourselves now, and it's gonna be great. Oh boy, I hope this goes okay. Good God, and I hope this goes really okay. And there's Melody Creighton right here. Red must be the theme color here tonight. Patel's dress is red. Melody's slacks are red. Both her high heels are red. What the heck? Are they wondering if one of them's gonna bleed just in case that it'll blend right in? I don't know. I hope it doesn't come to that. Tisk, tisk, tisk. You know what? My daddy may have brought you flowers, but you know what? I'm still going to protect his interests, and I'm going to make an announcement here right now. And I'll tell you what it's going to be in a moment. An announcement? What are you talking about, Melody? I mean, I'm not here to basically break your dad's heart again. Honestly, I do love him. Honestly. What's your announcement, Melody? Well, let me tell you something right now. I have made a match for the War in LA. And I'll tell you what right now, and it's going to be a good one. It will be a ladder match. Sarah Perry versus you. And the winner of the match gets my blessing to go on with Scott Tonic. No. Are you kidding me? What the heck? Me and Tonic have been doing okay. Why? What are you doing? Melody, I don't understand. What's going on with you? What the heck? Oh my gosh. Oh, you know what? Too bad. You know what? You should have broke my dad's heart in the first place. I'm going to tell you what right now, Patel. You know what? I think Sarah Perry has more great interest for him than you do. You gotta be kidding. Yeah, hey, I'm talking here. Don't cut me off, Patel. Okay? is going on here? I mean, can't you let him make his decision? You know what? You're a grown woman. You're married to who you want, and you're happy. Why can't you see that me and him's trying to make up for lost time? We're trying to basically, what is going on? Like I said once again, I don't trust you. I don't trust you, and you know what? I want my dad's best interest. And I feel the best interest is, shut up. You know what? Just shut up. Oh, man. And Patel's getting revenge back from last week. Oh, my gosh. Oh, this is so, oh, man. Oh, no. What's she going to do? Oh, my gosh. What has gotten into Melody? Oh, gosh. High heel into the stomach of Patel. What the heck? Oh. Once again, Melody Crichton is just taking a Patel. Oh, gosh. Enough with that. She's using those high heels as a weapon. Oh, jeez. Somebody come out here and stop this. Oh. Ooh. And Patel's thigh, she's holding it. She may be in pain. Oh, no. Oh, man. Are you kidding me? What is going on with Melody? Has she snapped or something? I know that Patel threw a punch at her, but you know what? She had a cover from last show. And Patel gets a little revenge, but I think she's a little banged up this time. She got kicked with that high heel really good. Oh my gosh. Wow. I'm shocked. Coming up next, we got a battle. Coming up next, folks, we got a battle royal here. Winner's going to take on my guest at this time, Tim Storm. Tim, how you doing? I'm feeling really good, Joey. How about yourself? Feeling really good. How you feel about being the WCW World Champion here? It's a hell of an honor. I'm going to tell you that much right now. And I look at the contenders here, and I see a lot of alumni that I know of here. I see Fred Ross, who I beat for the title. Great athlete. I see the TV champion Danhausen, Nick Aldis. You got Slice Boogie. You also got James Storm. Not related to me, just to let you know, but a hell of a competitor. Royce Isaacs, who's the United States champion. Great up-and-coming talent, as is another one, Carl Fredericks. And you got the Pope. Oh, wow. Yeah, Corey Creighton did help out Marcus Cass after his match against Christopher. Yeah, he's like, that was unfortunate. What I heard, Marcus Cass, I know you were going to challenge the Great Lakes champion at the time. That was, but right now, I guess with what happened there with that situation, I guess the champion has opted out of the contract and that title's vacant. So, rumor says there might be an 8-man ladder match coming up for the Great Lakes title. And I think Six Girls got your name on the list along with several others. That's going to be interesting. I'll tell you what, right now, anytime you get in a ladder match, you're dealing with very dangerous stuff there. No doubt about it, Joey. And if you don't know who's talking with me right now is the WCW World Champion, Tim Storm, the second oldest athlete in history here. Yeah, I'll admit to it. I guess Sting's got me beat by about 6 years. Who knows who else is going to be in that? I mean, you know what? You always got to be sure that there's going to be other people involved, other interesting people involved. I'll tell you that much right now. Oh yeah, definitely. I seen a roster over there. Oh, and there goes Slice Boogie already. Danhausen takes him out. Well, your name is not Slice Boogie, then you got a hell of a chance to still win this. Yeah, that was for sure, man. That was tragic. And somebody else went over, and I'm trying to see, okay, who just went over? I don't know. Storm's in there, Aldis is still in there, Pope's still in there. Oh, Royce Isis is gone, holy cow. The United States champion goes out. Wow, what a break there, I'll tell you that much right now. Royce is usually the United States title, if I'm correct, is usually like the #1 contendership to that world title. And right now, the United States champion just went down like a pile of bricks. Hashtag pile of bricks. And Aldis taking on Fredericks. You know, Aldis is not with the contingent anymore. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Aldis, even though he's not with the contingent anymore, but you know what? He's still a sly cat. Let's put it that way. And Rosser just went over. Wow. And now Storm and Aldis teaming up on Fredericks. And he's going to fight out of that. Nice. I'll tell you, if Danhausen wins this one, I'll be damned. He's got a good chance. Yeah, well, boy, Danhausen's got the cowboy. And Aldis with a headbutt, wow. Oh, Mag Daddy driver. But Pope's, yeah, before he can eliminate Fredericks, Pope saves, inadvertently saves Fredericks as he intervenes in the fight with Aldis. Oh, man, this is going to be interesting. Oh, overhand right, and now he puts Aldis in the corner. And oh man, there's a knee right there by the Pope. And right now we see Fredericks trying to get rid of Cowboy here. He's got a chance to. And James Storm, wow. Well, of course, if Carl Fredericks doesn't win that battle royal, most likely he can wind up winning a tag team title shot Tuesday. As it'll be, it could be him and Clark Connors going against Merle and Fisher in that final gauntlet match. Yeah, Carl Fredericks, golden opportunities left and right. I'll tell you that much right now. The Alpha Wolf, I'll tell you what, he's been impressing me. I've seen him win 6-man matches for both his members and all his members and stuff like that. And Danhausen just went over, so unfortunately, bye-bye Danhausen. The dark horse is out of it. Oh man, and Fredericks just got tossed by the Pope. Wow. Hey, Tim, who would you want to face off? And who would you like to see win this battle royal? Any of these guys would be a hell of a challenge. You got Nick Aldis, which I went through with against many times. I also have one against James Storm. Pope and Fredericks are two people I have won against, so I wouldn't mind going against either one of those guys. Oh, an overhand right by Aldis, and Fredericks goes down. right now, Forrest gets put in the corner by Aldis. He's going, oh no, oh man, when he gets dumped over, damn. Aldis still making life miserable for the rookies. He's actually high on my list to win that. I guess right now I can hope for the Pope. I like that. We should put that as a hashtag, Tim. Hope for the Pope. Not to worry, Marcus. I think he'll still have one more golden opportunity. He may get himself a. If him and Connors can beat Merle and Fisher Tuesday, then they're going to be a third team involved in that Rumble. I mean that matchup there, and it's come down to Aldis and Storm. Good God! Oh boy! Oh, and Aldis wins. Son of a gun! Wow! And the National Treasure, even without the contingent, he's an ex-member of the contingent now. He finds himself in great opportunity to win that world title from you, Tim. Yeah. Wow. I'm shocked. I mean, like him or hate him, you know what? Nick Aldis is somebody not to be messed with. I gotta give the devil his credit. No doubt about it. Well, folks, I'm gonna have to leave you, Joey. I'll talk to you later on. Oh, thank you for joining us, champ. Likewise, the pleasure was all mine to be with one of the best broadcasters. Well, thank you, sir. All right, coming up next, I guess I'll be calling this match by myself, the NWA World's Heavyweight Champion, Trevor Murdoch, to put the title on the line against Ricky Starks, first time on WCW soil. This should be a good one, folks. Trevor Murdoch said he wanted to defend the title over here in WCW, as he says he finds this like a second home. No doubt about it. Of course, if you don't know, Trevor Murdoch was trained by Harley Race. Just to let you know. The legendary Harley Race. Just like Nick Aldis was. But this should be a damn good matchup between the two. Ricky Starks, Taz's FTW World Champion, as he calls him. Here we go, folks. Let's get this one going. Ricky Starks has a world title opportunity here tonight. I'll tell you how much right now. No doubt about it. And here comes Ricky Starks, along with his manager and leader at Team Taz. Taz, of course. And, you know, I'll tell you what, this is going to be interesting. You got new school against old school in this matchup. No doubt about it. And I'll tell you what, this is going to be interesting. And here comes Trevor Murdoch. No music, just come down quietly. And wow, this should be interesting. There we go, folks. There's the oldest prize in the world, the NWA World Title. And it's going to be tested here tonight as the champion, Trevor Murdoch, goes against this guy right here, Mr. Absolute, Ricky Starks. This should be a great matchup here. Vital and Melody Crichton are getting both checked in the back. I don't know. I don't think Sky's either one of them right now. He just feels bad. I mean, this has just turned to a mess. I guess Fattel was waiting to give Melody back the medicine that she did to her in the last show. And you know what? I don't blame her. I don't blame her. I mean, who knows how this is going to turn out to be, but now there's a match signed for the war in L.A. Fattel against Sarah Perry. Ladder match to be decided, the rights to have Melody's blessing to go out with Scott Tonic. And I agree with Fattel. It's like, she's like, okay, Melody's happy right now with her, man. It's like, why can't she be happy? And Starks right now trying to stop Trevor, but Trevor, boot to the face, beautiful. And now, Trevor Murdoch taking to Ricky Starks, the NWA World Champion. And right now, I guess we got shout-out time from Mr. Marcus Cass here, and we're going to find out who's getting a shout-out to. All right. I guess we gotta wait here a little bit, sir, and that's no problem. Hey. And and Starks with a slap. Ooh, man. I'll tell you what. And right now, Murdoch. Oh, man, try to go for an elbow, but Hulk and Thor to have the first match on your new show. Hey, I always like that kind of fight. I mean, you know what? That thing can always go to a friggin' standstill. I don't think there could ever be a, in everybody's mind they got a winner, but I don't think there could ever be a true winner. I mean, it's just too hard to decide. I mean, both of them can hold their own, and both of them could take punishment. Oh man, Starks just took down Murdoch. Oh, and there's a boot to the face by Murdoch. Wow. And, oh man, there's an old school knee to the face. Ah, not quite. And Murdoch doing a good job of staying on his toes against the young and hungry challenger in Starks. And right now, oh, Starks coming back here. And right now, Starks has got the champion in trouble. Nah, couldn't do it. Uh-oh. Oh, man, right there. Of course, Starks wants to get this revenge because you know why? It was Murdoch who gave Starks his first loss in WCW. That's the reason why. So, kind of like in Starks' book, this is redemption time. Uh-oh. Set it up. What's he going for? Rochambeau. Oh, man. There it is right there. Oh, couldn't get it. Wow. Murdoch kicks out Rochambeau. Of course, Ricky Starks comes from that great New Orleans, Louisiana area, which I have been down to a few times, and really beautiful. Yeah, what can I say? Really beautiful. Kaz is like what's going on here, but he probably wishes that there was that 3 count already that eludes Ricky Starks here. Oh, there's a belly-to-belly by Murdoch. No, couldn't keep him down for the pin. Wow. DDT. DDT by Trevor. DD Trevor, I should say. No, couldn't keep him down. Now, Ricky Starks is doing the same to him like he did to Ricky Starks earlier. Oh, man, drops all that weight right down on Ricky Starks' small of the back. And now, Starks gets put in a corner, and now, uh-oh. There we go, Bulldog. Oh, beautiful. You got something to say, huh? Go ahead, Marcus. And Starks, oh man, nice arm drag. By the FTW World Champion, looking to add more gold to that resume. And he probably can too if he can beat Murdoch tonight. Oh man, and Starks drops right down in the back of Murdoch. Get a little taste of Murdoch did to him earlier. And Starks really frustrated right now. He's not really happy with this. Oh boy. I'll tell you what. We got, oh, and Starks has been busted open. Oh man. And, oh man, you know what? I think the fatigue. And of course, I guess Marcus is talking to Christopher saying, you think after that one match you would beat me, our war would be over. I don't think it would be. Sometimes it takes more than one match to end a grudge. No doubt about it. Just like what's going on with Fatal and Melody Creighton. I almost said Mattel. Oh boy, revenge, wow. And Starks gets, oh my gosh. What a move by Murdoch. Starks went for it. He nailed the middle rope, trying to hurt Corona, and he gets caught. My gosh. This is a matchup. Oh man, and now Murdoch can't go with those clotheslines. And he is nailing everything on the tee here. And DDT. And Taz is not looking too happy. And he says he wouldn't stop until sick of their war. Oh man, look at Starks, all bloodied. With a crimson mask at the match. Holy cow. Oh, he missed the punch and Murdoch with a headbutt right in that bloody face. Oh! Kind of like a flux capacitor. That's a move like Kazarian does when he does off the top rope there. Oh! Oh, almost again. Are you kidding me? Give it up to these two. Oh man, hit the referee and he missed Starks. Oh boy. Oh. Nasty neck breaker by Ricky. And he just told Christopher that Suzuki Gun can't save you from the essential butt kicking you're going to get. Oh, man. Backflip tornado DDT. Could that be it? And Murdoch is bloodied. And Starks wins the NWA title. We just seen history here tonight. Oh, my gosh. We've seen history here. Wow. Starks winning the NWA World title. Holy cow. And Taz is going to be a happy man. Ricky Starks has done it. Oh boy. And Marcus is telling Christopher that he doesn't care if he has a world championship or not. Basically, he wants to teach him a lesson. Maybe we'll see a match between those two down the road on that must-see wrestling stage. Here we go. Ladder match for the WCW Women's Championship. Genocide, Anastasia Irvine, Trish Adora, Nicole Savoy, Chelsea Green, Lindsay Snow, Marissa Salt, and Roxy are the people named in this matchup tonight. They get to go against, they get to see who's going to become the WCW Women's Champion. After what happened, I guess, what Joe Kenny was talking about at the beginning of the show. You know, I'm gonna hope that you know what? I'm gonna hope that I'm gonna say it like it is. I'm gonna hope that Pam's comes back. I hope so. I would love to. I mean, she was great. And this is going to be a good matchup. I'll tell you that much right now. I know Nicole Savoy feels bad because she was given a one-on-one opportunity for the women's title at War in LA, but we're going to see how that shapes up. Maybe she might get that down the road. Who knows? But the thing right now we did, that Dev mentioned was basically, and of course Marcus is saying that don't expect the same Marcus Caspi run walking on the ramp this Sunday. All right, we'll look forward to that then. Yeah, but the investors and Lance Storm agreed upon it that no matter what happens there, if Savoy does not win the championship here, she will get her one-on-one match. Ooh. And here we go, folks. Let's get the ring right now. All in the ring. They were wait for this one. They want to get into they said forget the introductions. Let's get this going. Let's get this going. Genocide, oh man, took down Roxy and rebound German suplex, nasty move. And right now she's got an opportunity to become a double champion because I think she's wrestling for the MSW women's title coming up Sunday. Well, this is like David versus Goliath with the female kind right here with Genocide and Roxy. But like I said, there's no elimination, no pinfalls count anywhere or anything like this. Right now, this is first person that makes up the ladder will win this. Not Irvine going right after, wow. She's drilling, oh, she tried to go for an enziguri, but Savoy blocks it. Dodges it. Oh, wow, and right now Adora just pounding away on Marissa Salt. Action going on here. Yeah, there you go. A lot of action going on. Savoy and Chelsea Green going at it. Now we got Marissa Salt. She's not set up the area. Instead, she's going to use it as a weapon to put down the pack of Genocide. Good strategy. I think she might be the most dangerous one of the bunch in this matchup. Genocide is... She's got the weight and the strength advantage. Nicole Savoy, I gotta give her the technical experience. Maybe I give Roxy the quickness. Every one of them's got their their advantage. I'll tell you that much right now. You got Lindsay Snow, who knows the jiu-jitsu, and then you got Trisha Dora, who is definitely got a strong in heart. And I'll tell you what, I mean, this is going to be a heck of a matchup. Son Roxy going at it. Roxy looking to grab her second title. On top of that, Ring of Honor Women's Championship. Yeah. But the Salt Shaker is holding up. Oh man. And in trouble. And oh gosh. Powerbomb. Nasty freaking powerbomb by one Melissa Salt. Right now, Lindsay Snow trying to grab that. She's been successful. She won the Glamour title in the ladder match. So she could possibly go 2-0 in the ladder match again. Yeah, if she has her way. Oh, man. Oh, that was dangerous right there. The ladder was pushed down. You watch Snow and Salt take some vicious falls. Oh, man. Oh man, Adora just, who's that jet? She just, oh, Nicole Savoy. Man, those two have been having a hell of a war in the ring. The Afro Punk and the, Suplex Queen, as she calls herself. Savage, and well, everybody knows what's on the line. Oh, pile driver. Oh, good God. Roxy just got nailed with the pile driver by Anastasia Irvine. Of course, I heard using this neck of the woods called the Game Changer. And right now, Snow stops Irvine, and oh, man. Hits her a neck breaker so hard, knocks down the ladder. And, oh, man. Reversal there and suplex by Irvine. Melissa Salt going right after Roxy. And Roxy now setting it up. Salt just, Roxy just got flushed out by Savoy. And now Lindsay Snow takes the ladder away from Irvine. Irvine takes the ladder away from her, and now, oh man, nasty shot, and now, oh boy. Oh man, nails her with that, and now Trish Adora going for the belt. And now we got two on the Canadian front that's basically knocking down the ladder from Adora, and Irvine and Green, and then also Irvine just throws Green over the top rope. Genocide, oh man, neck breaker on Adora. Holy cow. This is a hell of a matchup, I'll tell you that much right now. Anytime it seems like the intensity rises when there's a title on the line. And the more people in it, the more intense it gets. Oh man, and right now, this just turned into sheer madness. And Marissa Salt becomes the women's champion. What she couldn't do against Delmi Exo, she makes up for it. Oh my gosh. Wow, one half of Silver Spoon Saviors is now the women's champion. Oh my gosh. And there you go, folks, right there, your women's champion, Marissa Salt. Well, a lot of fans are going to have an opinion about it because she didn't beat the person who was previously the champion. You know? And I'll put it that way. But, you know what? For everybody here tonight, for Fatale and Tim Storm and everybody's joining me here tonight, I am Joey Styles. And see you all Tuesday for more WCW action. Good night, everybody.